really, so.
Lucas, but it's not fully finished yet. I don't know how it's gonna fit in
I
yet.
said I'm good to go whenever you're good to go.
Interrupt the library thing.
I need to
I
get
want you guys to get to a good point with the library thing before I start yoinking people.
I mean, the library thing is works right. I'm kind of waiting for Zed. For his armor little sequence. There's a lot of. Well, actually, that could
Yeah, we
wait
have to
because I
find
don't think you're going to enter the tunnel section.
It's a good
Yes.
Hey, so finally time?
Yes. Nice. I'm gonna get into the shits your mindset.
Anyway, once you guys get to a good point with the library where it's not like
buffs and enhancements to abilities and armor, and also with Earth I get protection. A specialized affinity of abjuration, sealing magics. What is abjuration? Do you know what that is? No clue.
Defensive magic.
Do you know what abjuration is? Abjuration?
I believe that's defensive magic.
So something like this?
Yeah, no, I believe that would be abjuration classification. Yes.
Okay, I'm perfect. Knowledge. Growth allows to give.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, let me. Oh, yeah. Hi. Hello.
This character's in the wrong RP.
This is the Metaversal kit.
Oh, I see. Carry on then.
I can't wait to actually. I'm so curious how I want to handle it because people haven't tested my character's affinity yet in Aether, so someone's probably gonna have to test it.
Rack in your fucking lizard brain.
I'm also probably gonna try and make a shield. This is something about transmutation. I think it did say something about transmutation, but I think that was for growth. Yeah, growth is for transmutation. Oh, I'm sad.
This is the same, right?
Yes! I'm sad with my fucking affinity, bro.
No?
This is the
Okay, good.
Exactly like them. Basically, they're like 1-to-1.
Which one was at the auction?
Len. Yeah, Len, the guy. The tall guy.
Len. Okay, fucking. No, all confusing me now.
Yes.
You're killing me.
Hi, welcome. I have a naming convention for this, right? You wanna know what? Yeah, that one was at the auction. His name is Len. His sister is Rin. They're named after the fucking Vocaloids. This one is called Rin because of Catherine Fullbody. And I made a whole diagram for this one.
Female Rin.
Yes. This
Go have
isn't
fun.
confusing. Yeah. Alright.
Okay. Do you want Havoc along with you guys or no?
If you wanna.
Sure. Why not? Well, okay. No, you wouldn't know Havoc.
No.
No, you. No, he.
It'd be explained to them.
Okay. Fair enough.
It'd be explained.
We gotta explain to me. Oh, he's
Yeah.
lagging for me.
I am lagging. I am lagging.
He's like, yeah, because so many people are popping in for me in here.
Fucking stick man.
Oh yeah, we should it'd be easier that way.
This is. I'm also like super fucking looking.
I'm not coming with you guys.
Let's do this. He hates us. Street. He hates us.
This is. I'm also like the fucking EH bomb.
Right, we're dumb. I'm dumb.
Yes. You are wrapped in your. You need to wrap. His sister is.
when you're already pleased
Hello, my name is Markiplier.
Have a good day.
Actually, lead player.
We're just
No,
trying
no,
to
no,
get
no,
into
no.
comms and then
Listen,
we'll
no
get the fuck
rush.
out.
Just get in there when your guys are done. And it's okay. Just have fun
I'm telling you,
okay?
I'm
Fuck.
Okay.
You rolled up to it.
Alright, let's go,
Hello,
let's go,
my
let's
name
go.
is Mark.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not in the yet. I'm turning it on the second again. I turned it off for the fucking sweating guy meme.
Right on in.
I go in there.
Mother.
What the fuck?
No hugs.
I was setting stuff up and like.
I need to turn mine off. I also gotta turn off my fucking voice mod. This is why we're like, you're named after the fucking.
I'll be.
I'm also lagging at the wazoo.
You go on a. Oh, I seen you on a mission that was part of the elf. I was gonna do it, but I got lazy.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
A hunter.
Well, to be fair, it was mostly a dredge mission, so I don't even know if bounty hunters would show up on that.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. But yeah, either. But yeah, I'm sure I'll be involved in other stuff, type of thing. So like, there'll be other opportunities.
Yeah. Yeah, just message me when you are.
I will try to vaguely let you know if something pops up that I am being a part of, to give Sparrow the opportunities.
Yeah, unless if I want to play a character with you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be weird.
Yeah. We'll work on it.
Yeah.
All right.
Like we kind of briefly talked about, like she is not someone who wants to try to kill somebody, but given the circumstance situation, she also doesn't want to be napped.
Okay. And then we want that one mildly close to us to make sure that you don't get nabbed and I don't get nabbed.
Yes.
Right?
I have a sword, you lose.
Fire!
Y'all gonna be late. Y'all better hurry up.
Yes,
I'm trying to rack this one's loser brain. Okay.
They're hurting kitchens, denying all of them.
Yes. Okay. How about the idea of he is loosely following us around or loosely
Yeah.
by, just to make sure neither of us
Yeah.
get nabbed?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Cool. So we can go in all together. All right. Okay. Cool. Game plan set.
And then I will,
start my recording.
yep, and I will drop the thing in character once we log in. Let's go.
Oh my god. Okay. My fucking god. Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
Wonder if there's a new special curry, a new special once we log. Yo.
Okay. Let's focus on.
No. Oh, special.
We can't.
I understand. Special.
Maybe we should stop standing here, by the way, now. Now that we've...
Do you want to get food first?
And laid all the snacks. Yeah, I'll get food first. You know the chips. You know those chips you got us? They're good.
Maybe.
I'm still flexing.
I'm aware.
It tastes like overwhelmingly blue raspberry.
No. That is the Excalibur. You can only move it if you're worthy.
It's like weird times and it comes to like
Stacked with hammers up at big ass vaulting muscles trying to rip it.
Can we do that?
Nothing works.
Yes.
Nobody's worthy.
Just having a call.
Has anyone tried
Yes, I have had people try to set it on fire. Vegetarian chicken, or I've got a Caribbean style crab curry. Any of that interests you?
Well, I could have my hands and melted the bottle, but that wouldn't work.
Vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, green tea, coffee, cherry.
There's your glasses. I'm guessing. Eating salt somewhere?
Salad is part of it. Yes.
Crab is pretty good
I got orange, I got green, I got purple.
But the place is nice. Thanks again for sending us up in the
It's so much fun. I love it. Dancing time. Oh, it's so cool.
New cards for you.
Stuff like flavor yet. So this is just a test launch. Doesn't taste exciting.
Donkey bag.
Yeah, no, I'll get a moped thing. I can keep the job at the retro shop. But I can pick up shifts and do all our miscellaneous things here and there too, right?
Nothing's happened. There's no reason for you to act this way to me.
You adjust to the way that you are, you make me act the way that I am.
That's fine.
So I've got the vegetarian and chicken, which are usual, and our special is a Caribbean style crab curry.
Do I really look like I could be somebody else? Fucking look at me.
With the right technique, anyone. With the right technique, you could. You have the claws.
That's true, yeah. He also has claws, but
All of this stuff is
way bigger than mine.
And you might, and you don't get a lot of fat, so at least you probably got a bit of muscle, so it's possible. We need to work on the roar a little bit.
I flexed too hard and I started flexing. Don't do it. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. You flex so hard, yeah, never unravels around you. Yeah.
I could give you more snacks than you snack yourself.
I cook my own
traveling
food at home. Like, running most of it is not what you'd be
Just you get bored of the sights here really fast. I just kind of been gone around.
I don't know how much you would like, you know,
I'll be with you in a second over there.
Yep, yep.
I'm kind of happy to say
Alright, here you are. It'll be 7 credits for that. For your ice cream purposes, vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, green tea, cherry, butter, coffee.
2 cherry. I put the credits in with that.
I'm trying to
That'll do
remember.
just fine.
For her.
I definitely seen her around. I
Two
think.
cherry.
I'm familiar.
Cherry.
Dennis?
Alright, good.
I do not know. So many faces blend together.
There are so many faces. You sound familiar, but I
Really
think
good, actually.
you look a
Has a
little
good
different.
money
last
flavor
time.
to it.
There you go.
There's less shell on it.
Enjoy.
I confused you with someone
Grab this out of your way. Hello, welcome to Surprise Curry. I've got a vegetarian. I've got a chicken, and I've got a special of Caribbean style crab curry today.
We could do, I could maybe see if,
I haven't had crab, so I'll give that a shot. Sure, why not?
Crab it is. Would you like a large or small?
Large.
I heard that one.
And would you like it with rice, or do you want it with flatbread?
I'm guessing it typically comes with the flatbread.
Usually comes with the rice. That's how I'd recommend it, but you can get either.
Yeah, let's go with the rice then. I'll go with I'll go with the chef's recommendation.
Rice it is. And lastly, do you want it mild or do you want a surprise?
Let's stick with mild. I'm already being adventurous. Don't want to go too hard.
Sorry, you said small?
Large, mild. Egg roll sounds pretty good.
Good. So far, you didn't get more trouble for that.
Okay.
She challenged me and forgot that I actually carry a fucking weapon, okay? She thought she would get a fucking easy ass win, you know? Because I'm fucking weak as all shit and I'm just a pretty boy in the dress, right?
We got to better than that, though.
No.
Right? No.
All right, here you go. It'll be 13 creds total.
Oh, I should have seen some of those seniors.
There you
when we
go.
were a sophomore.
Thank you. Enjoy.
They weren't expecting
Thank you,
that
thank
from
you.
you.
Yeah.
And if you want a dessert afterwards, I've got ice cream.
You didn't, but you tend to finish them.
I didn't even do it. I was part of the student council.
Have a good one, guys.
I just showed up. You were the one that was fighting.
Human rights or not.
Oh, you saved me from so many detentions.
I know it sucks here, but like,
To be fair,
it kind of it puts me when I'm around.
did tell him to stop. They didn't listen. Instead, they kept going.
Because I know that like,
I'm a woman of my word. Or I tried to be.
I was all known for continuing.
Have you ever heard of Dr. Dementia? Or you have? A bunch of weird, wacky, crazy people constantly communicate where I am from. That superheroes are licensed by the government. So like, I've experienced
All done?
in this.
Thank you.
Thank you. Really good.
Crab's good.
You want to know the funny part about that crab?
You want it open?
Came from a 10-foot crab that appeared down in the bottom of the mega building.
Locally sourced
Apparently
then.
it walked itself. Apparently it walked itself into a giant fan and died. I don't know how the fan survived, but hello. Welcome. Surprise curry.
Waxed suit, red undershirt.
Sorry, say again?
They're not even wearing it straight over their shoulders. Black on the outside, red on the inside.
Here, do they all work here? Need a beat?
Well, if you want curry, I can get you a small bowl of curry. I also have some sides of egg rolls and samosas, if you want just like something to go and walk with. Egg roll. Do you want any like dipping sauce with that? Sweet and sour, or honey mustard, or
Just the egg roll.
just egg roll. Alright, here you go. That'll be just a single cred then. We'll pass it back to that. Thank you.
Actually did the job, but damn.
Ma'am, this was like.
Ma'am, the government after she did her job went, okay, you did your job.
However,
Pants off.
I see. It's too much people. It's too much people for the usual. Sorry.
Really had such a good time.
good.
I'll share my findings with you, but right now we're gonna go get some coffee.
speak 2,000 words a second with nonsense just because I can.
It was. I'm not looking that way. Oh, it was the first word that popped in my head. So.
Like, hello, mysterious person. Ian kind of like opened a rift in some weird way, and then everyone decides to. Oh yeah,
That's a fair phenomenon. That's a common phenomenon in music videos.
Yeah, that's not smart.
Oh no, they're playing this war again. Oh my fucking god.
It's like a buzz cut kind of a hair situation.
Yeah, basically.
Drink what?
Good shock.
Oh yeah, I drink water.
Yeah.
I drink
It's
glass.
supposed to fucking deter people. It has to be a good
It
shot.
deterred my hand for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it sure fucking did.
Let's see if I can go find some, like, do they have like a medical place, yeah? I can just go get some cream on this or something?
Yeah, let's go get that.
I'll try to remember to use it.
I found the button to the tased baton.
I think a
and
couple
touched
people
it.
already have, so.
Electricity is crazy.
He looked at me and he's like, that's a little morbid. Why would you do that?
Wow, no one's over here.
You groaning at her?
A little bit.
The base and the tip look very similar. It's just there's a little like the button wasn't very distinctive. It's not like a change in color. You know, it's just kind of like a difference of texture. You know what? I feel like it's a common mistake.
I mean, I'm not saying that she's like without so to speak, wrinkles, right? But like, so, it's sort of
There's a joke to be made about a brain here, but I'm going to refrain from making it. Actually, could you do me a favor? Any chance? You supply medical doodads here, if I'm not mistaken, yes?
What? It's not like a change in color. You know, it's just.
You supply medical doodads here, if I'm not mistaken, yes?
What? It's not like a change in color.
Interesting, nice
Yes, yeah. Yeah, get it. Yeah. Yeah.
But yes, for the most part, I do find that Exie is very pleasant company.
yeah. I mean, we're all. I imagine all three of us are similar necks of the woods, you know.
I would think that this would fall under more personal opinion, but if that is the case, then
I mean, you're purchasing things from, you know, like a medical facility. Imagine that in things from a medical, you know, like I don't know, you maiden list.
they pay me too much to be covering this much. Understood. Oh, I see. I was working on things to use my money on it.
I have been zapped by a zappy baton to know if there is some topical or something. It was mine. I did it to myself. I found the button.
I am the second to talk.
You
Well,
are
I'm
an
more of a
idiot.
sledgehammer.
It was him.
Oh yeah, no, I totally did it. I definitely did.
See? You admitted it.
There are scales of escalation occurring that I was unexpected in this particular dilemma.
Listen, if you were to ever spend any time on my home planet, you'd just ban.
Oh, you are also easy to like a morbid curiosity.
Kind of technically, I guess I'm from Pandora.
Oh, I had Pandora from an ally of mine, Merida, I believe her name was. She was speaking of a weapon that came from there, I'm actually quite interested if you came from that planet.
I used to work for
that
White
planet.
Pickets for that, yeah.
I see. I might have some questions for you. I'm so sorry. My name is Aria.
You guys in line?
We are not in line now.
Okay.
I may have some questions about your. I'm not sure if it is the casing or the weapons themselves, but I heard something about unique effects related to the rounds that your firearms fire.
I'm gonna be very honest with you here. I'm no engineer by any means. I was a guard. I shot the guns and I maintained the guns that I didn't make. When it comes to my former employers.
Now I'm prepared for the mini ton of zappy zap that will ensue.
You wanna handle it?
It's kind of
Oh, I see.
You wanna teach me how to do?
I don't know how to use those things.
Neither do I.
Do I,
That's a bad word.
need, do I need to teach you?
Choose to, but you wouldn't happen to still.
Probably.
That's what I was asking, yeah. Because,
I'd assume pointy
I
end
just know
towards
this
other
thing.
person. 10 out of 10.
You take it with you after, you know.
Typically,
Other than
yes.
that,
So to speak.
I guess are there certain points to go for people?
It depends on if you're trying to hurt them, kill them, knock them out. Like, it depends on a variety of factors.
I don't think the baton can, like the zappy baton could kill somebody. I mean,
if you have
Yeah,
to
like,
hold it
listen.
enough, you can stop the heart. But
Yeah, I was about to say.
Do that. So.
I don't even know if I can do that. I don't even know if there's like a level on this thing.
We can overclock it.
Ooh, super
Down on
spicy
the bottom.
stick.
It's a pretty stuck down on the bottom. Just be careful of it.
It's not a super spicy stick.
No, I sent it back to neutral.
I'm saying, well, I'm learning. I don't want to die.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's
alright.
baseline.
Okay, give me a general
like-
stance. What do you think you would be, wielding that?
No, that's not it. No, it's not. I'm sorry. I don't want to die. That. It's not. I'm sorry. I don't want to die. That.
I'm good. I'm good.
Oh,
I'm
there
good.
goes.
I say Avada Kedavra.
Okay, first things first. You always want
No.
the thing that you're defending yourself with in between you and the person that's attacking you. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, but my case, like, yes, like my case, I just use my fist. So, but like I always put my front fist, my dominant hand.
Yeah, that's.
Nope. Sorry.
Sorry, we on the way.
Did not mean to interrupt your conversation. I was rather intrigued by your rather colorful appearance.
I'm not familiar with
Oh?
I've heard of an Orlando, Florida.
I
Would you mind
appreciate that.
telling me your name?
Bobby.
Bobby.
There isn't really much of a police force, and most of the city officials are more.
And you are?
than they are actual law.
Love the jacket.
Well, I was waiting on the name of your friend, but I am Miss V.
And most people take their own hands down there. You pretty much have no choice in the matter.
Inside
Interesting
joke.
first name.
Inside joke. We yeah. Don't worry about it. Nothing with you.
They usually have cameras strangle grip on like what you can and can't do in that place then.
I'm fucking dying, that's who I am. Why do you need to know our names? In fact, no.
Because you interest me. That was all.
Yeah, the last one who took interest in me was a really creepy accountant dude, so yeah, I'm kind of being careful here.
Cool. I am
Very well. Enjoy your mystery.
Orlando Soccer is very. It isn't dirty. It's very well kept, and it is.
Oh, the guys
standard of
do it.
living there is much higher than it is.
We can go to the gym. I can give you some tips if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's go there.
I'm Bobby now.
You're bobbing now.
Alright, Bobby.
I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to not answer. I didn't want to answer. Was it Bobby? With an I. I don't like that.
Take care, Super Hop. See you later, man.
Remember that event I went to? The event ticket then? She was there.
What? No, I don't like that. I want to learn the stick stuff now.
Might be a really good idea. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, as I was vaguely saying, so like I said, I usually have my dominant hand. I usually.
Welcome to the gym.
Hey.
Sorry. One of us is having depression.
Oh
boy.
That's most unfortunate.
I need to learn how to use my zappy stick.
Stun baton.
Yeah, they got a
Stun baton.
They got a stun baton, and I'm trying to give them some pointers, type of thing.
Bush also is a stun baton technically, so it's Rama, but his power is being a bitch.
Hi there. Welcome to the gym. How may we help you?
This one needs to learn how to use a stun baton and not zap herself.
You want to learn how to use one?
Yeah, me too.
All right, step into my office.
An office?
Yeah, I have an office.
Follow
It's just a share over there.
Oh.
Enjoy the gym. If you need anything, Butch, Rama, and me are staff.
Gotcha.
I can tell.
You mean the one?
What's up, Rama? Good to see you.
Heyo.
Yeah, it's still
Good to see
there.
you as well.
So, what are you having issues with about using a stun baton?
What's up about it?
You just swing the damn thing, and if it hits someone, you stun them.
Just that no one really goes there unless there's like other people just wanting to go
They
there.
asked me how it would stance, and I was like, "Hiya!" And they're like, "No, that's not how you do it." I was like, "Okay."
There's no stance needed. You just literally smack the shit out of someone, and you stun them.
I mean, she also zapped herself within, what, 10 seconds of her owning it?
It was like folded in, and it like the button isn't super distinctive from the handle. Yeah.
Just don't have them hug you. Hold on.
Alright, I'll tell you something. Here's how you use a stun baton. Hey, Kodak Films, come here a second.
It's one of my cakes right now, you know?
Kodak, no, I won't need it. I'll just show you. Kodak Films, come here, I need you for something.
What is it?
Stand next to me here, please.
Back up.
Now, to be here,
And
please.
it like
In order for you to use a stun baton, there are a couple things you need to note. Number one, the weaknesses of your enemy must be very apparent. If your enemy is weak at something, that is where you want to hit most with the stun baton.
I can make one of these.
When you have an opponent down, you will turn them on their back and hit them with the stun baton again for effective damage. That is mostly how you lock down someone in a situation like that. Plus, shocking the shit out of someone hurts very much. Observe.
Surprising that I'm stunned. I'm freaking.
What you want to do?
See? It hurt, didn't it?
mine wasn't as aggressive as that one. But... Hey, I have some aloe. You want some aloe?
You want me to aloe?
Now I need that back.
You were window wiping with the weapon.
Now,
Stop.
it's very important to note that a stun baton is a very effective weapon if used correctly on specific weak points on the body. I am a basic living stun baton
That's what they said.
Rama.
because of this.
Yep, that'll do it.
So, if I need to immobilize anyone, I can do so with
Just give
ease.
him a hug.
No, I'm not gonna do it. Now, you don't really need any fancy techniques or whatever to use a stun baton.
Just smack him with it.
Yes, and don't stun yourself. That's
Tell me
counterproductive.
now. Tell me now. Where
Well,
were
you
you
did
10
it.
minutes ago?
No, you did. Don't make me shock you. You did it.
Why would you shock me? What did I do?
Because you're being rude right now. You're saying someone
I'm
should
not
have told
being
you.
Someone should have told me. The pawn shop guy should have told me, hey, button turns it on. It works. No, he did.
Well, get the pawn shop guy. Don't shoot the messenger.
Well, I can't get the pawn shop guy. I figured if y'all worked together, you could get him for me.
They're also different.
You want me to shock the shit out of Charles?
Yeah.
Would you? That would be funny. Preferably if he doesn't shit his pants, but like just like a haha.
I mean, it would be funny if it shot his pants, but I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, fair enough.
I told people around here that I know how to use my ability and my powers. That doesn't mean I'm going to abuse people with it.
Fair enough, fair
Also,
enough.
I'm pretty sure the man strapped to Hell and Back would just shoot you.
He could try.
Oh, spicy, spicy. Who'd win a fight, you or a pawn shop guy?
Me? No,
Why?
that's literally
You're the
no
head
joke. He
honcho,
doesn't
Jim.
fight, he just shoots guns. All I have to do is take a bullet of his, use lightning to project it back to him.
Inconceivable!
No way that was your technique.
What he said.
Put the weapon away.
I wouldn't do it though, because that's too easy.
Lazy motherfucker.
I than just shooty bang bang. Like, fuck, I have. What's this for? Like,
They're
Jesus.
not talking about you!
Then what? Okay, you're talking about guns. Who's the only person here that shoots guns aside from possibly those two who are sitting?
Pawn shop guy?
Pawn shop
That I'm talking about? See, I think the shot to his chest went to his brain, and you think he needs to be checked out.
Did you accidentally give him a lobotomy?
Give him a little bit of a some.
What happened? I shocked you and you just forgot that Charles exists?
It's your
Look,
oxygen.
you told me to stand here. I've been
And
standing
he might
here.
need
I
some
clocked
medical
out.
overview.
Damn, you clocked out. My bad then, man. It wasn't my intent to make you clock it out. Sorry, man.
Yeah, get back on the job, Coach.
Paul's gonna need a pacemaker.
I don't work here.
Get back to it.
Right. Anyway, that aside, you can try your techniques on me if you wish. I am a living stun baton, so basically hitting me would just empower your stun baton.
I'm not gonna.
That's dense.
Alright.
It just feels right with it, you know?
Let's give it a
I'm
go.
going to get fucking Senichi to teach you how to
Okay.
fucking defend yourself.
What the fuck am I, chop liver?
Rama is dealing with this man, but I can't.
Good hits. Now, a couple of main things you need to know. Obviously, there's the weakness of any man that has them. Do not hit them in the ball sack with a stun gun.
Bullshit. Always go for the always.
Unless the situation calls for it.
That's a big creep.
If you're fighting
All right.
a street fight, do it.
Short.
It's necessary.
Also,
Yeah, because what's the old saying? If you're not fighting dirty, you're not fighting.
Only for the team, but yeah.
not with her.
Good hit. I felt the
I know how to fucking like
Am I supposed to go
hold
somewhere
back.
in particular with a stun baton? Besides,
Well, so what I'm doing for you right now is giving you a feeling for how it is to hit a normal person.
I'm pretty sure
Or,
Senichi
well,
told me that he
I'm not
runs
gonna lie.
a dojo
to teach children how to defend themselves.
Aim for like right here on the sides. Get them in the kidney.
I appreciate you. I do. I trust you more with weaponry to teach her.
Good. Getting you used to the feeling of hitting a human being like this will make it so you have some
Oh, so you
experience.
do street fighting.
Can't hurt your
Which is
wrist.
just as effective as anything else.
Yes, it does. You have some experience.
Yeah, but I don't need her. Yeah, but I also don't need her brother questioning me why she has bruises like these all over her.
Okay, I got bruises like this because of what I do in the meantime. Street fighting is about winning and getting out of the place alive. So it's probably what she does need.
Butch, quick question.
How about we do both routes?
Have you seen
Yeah.
crazy three-eyed vampire around?
The fuck? What the fuck?
Three-eyed vampire? Don't say vampire. Dante, you calm down. I'm a vampire. Sit. I don't have free eyes though. I am. Anyway, what he said. Now that you've got a feeling for hitting a human being with that, remember those spots.
I'm doing good.
Here?
I'm
Look
practicing
at the
the
girl.
with my friend.
Still hurts, just not as much.
Yeah.
Same spots. I don't know if hitting a woman in the vagina helps,
Yay
but
high in a
you
big
could try
jacket.
that.
It's still the pelvic bone. It's still gonna fucking hurt.
Okay, there you go. So remember.
Oh yeah,
She's
or the
gonna
tit.
enjoy that. Hey, yo.
No.
There are some freaking
Do
women
you
out there.
know
What if
many
you're-
women who enjoy stun batons to the titty?
You don't want me to answer the question.
Fair enough.
Cool. So, so let's retrace here.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
In particular situations, you always want to hit with the middle of the stun baton. When it's absolutely necessary to get a man off of you, I don't give a damn what stress you're under. You hit the man in the nutsack with the stun baton.
Anyway, back to my
What about if hypothetically an individual has like robot friends? How do you?
You make an opening and then you run for it.
Sack with the stun baton.
You make an opening and you run. Yeah.
What your friend said.
If their power source is electronically based, you would charge them.
Yeah,
So there's something.
So crank it up, poke it, and get the fuck out.
Depends on, it depends on the, if you're going after the robot themselves, depends on the model type of thing. Some might be empowered by it.
Let's focus on one thing. That is it.
But yeah, mostly what I'm saying,
for the animals.
you need to just make sure to protect yourself at all times. You having a stun baton increases that. So remember, in any situation, on human action, if you are trapped under all circumstances, do what you can to get the hell out of there. Even if that means you gotta disable a man's nutsack for a moment. It has to happen. Or a woman, for that matter.
So I'll be back here later.
Also disable the woman's nutsack. Absolutely.
Just don't strike a woman in the titty. I don't want to hear the noise coming from way over where you are to here. So it just. Okay.
I mean, if you strike them hard enough in the middle of the chest, it could break their sternum.
See, I didn't know that. So that's good.
There you go. Cool. I think I'm ready to go home now.
Okay. All right. Excellent.
Thank you, good sir. I appreciate you.
No problem, miss. Enjoy your day.
Thank you, bro.
Bobby. And Butch.
You're sticking with that name, alright.
For now.
Is your name Bobby?
Yeah. No, it's Rin, but the lady was made me uncomfortable, so I said my name's Bobby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fucking corpos, man. Anyway.
Okay.
Don't worry,
You're
I'm black
good.
and hate the police, so you know you can trust me.
Wonderful. Alright. We need to get grocery shopping for you done, so let's go.
Yes.
Take care on your way.
Thank you.
No problem, no problem.
Come on.
Is Stone still on that?
The Stone is going to get very hard set in his ways. I am almost treating him like a Muton at this point with how he behaves.
A lot of the stuff was fairly accurate. So, but there's a couple extra little bits I can teach you later about being even more effective.
Hi, Red.
Bye. Alright, goodbye.
Bye.
Or sparring. Yeah. If you want, I can help you out with that if you want. Like, I can't really...
In regards to your stick, try to go for open skin if you can see it, if they got any.
Yeah, skin.
That's because it's fabric. Like, yeah, skin can, or like clothing can sometimes, if it's thick enough, prevent the contact, or the, like, the, what's it called? The voltage or whatever, fucking, from, like, being effective.
The zappiness.
Yes, exactly. It dims the zappiness, so you want to go for skin to make it most effective zappiness. Don't like go out of the way, but if they have
water and then zappy.
like if they got like an arm, a midriff, something like that, that's easy to get, then yeah, feel free to go for that for the zappiness.
Don't
You know what I
zap
could
my
do?
midriff.
You know what I could do? I could before I zap them, I could be like chain lightning, nah, and then just get out of there.
You know, you can just learn chain lightning. Also, it wouldn't be chain lightning. The summer tones be more, what is it, shock and crack. Chain lightning would mean that it arcs off to another person.
I think we should head towards
Seems
the
detailed.
hub. I think there's something going on over there, so we're gonna head. I'll pay for the trans.
Alright.
Thank you.
You want someone in your head,
Appreciate
No, it was bad. It was the first time.
Let me make sure that...
I'm too excited to take the bus with us.
Color yourself.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Turn around at the fucking curry shop and immediately see her. That's why we snorted. It's just like.
Yeah, I know. I muted and snorted. I was like, nope. I was gonna say there's a lot of people named Miss V, isn't there? But I was like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
What do we
Video. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Alright.
I'm gonna run in because the thing's gonna start soon.
You're disconnected back.
Oh shit! I love this. I love this topic.
Alright, you folks have fun. I'm gonna go do this real quick before so I can get paid.
Should we connect to the Vulcan staff?
I'm so sad, not my avatar loading, man. I wanted to be Rogers, but I can't get into the avatar. I'm literally like not much actually. Man, I wanted to be Rogers, but I can't get into the avatar. Yeah, they've been raped
coloring.
Alright, ready? Should it be Theodore? No, I need to be Tashir. Cry.
Yeah, because you need to go to the
My death one has been found. I just looked familiar with heavier ones, the rifles and other armor, and I think
Alright, let's go. I'm bored.
like this guy. Let's switch into it just for a moment.
Just for note, the racking might be global. You might want to double check that because I think I heard I kept hearing like a racking sound inside of the in the street earlier.
Nope.
Okay, no, okay.
Nope. Not us.
All right, it was just a thought.
I'm really good at that. I was like, I'd be surprised.
Okay, yeah, no, you're. It's just anyone can miss it. It's a possibility. No, you're good. Never.
Now you're just showing off.
Anyway.
For reference, this is the rifle one. It's got the jiggle on the.
I think we come in through the.
And the weapon jiggles when you walk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Like, the city does fucking weird shit to my brain.
That's probably all the gases in the air. Excuse. I remember from your medical file, you said different gases do like weird different things to you. So.
Yep. That fucking scrap planet makes me go hoo-wee.
That explains so much.
Yeah? What do you mean?
Just the last time we were there, you were really gung-ho to take care of those, like fucking.
Hey,
those
how I
little-
stabbed those two guys in the fucking neck, yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that was my brain.
It's fine. Just.
Make sure you got it. Oh god.
Hi.
I don't want you to get fucking run over.
No, God, wait, please. No, wait.
How you doing? Your spine's still hurting.
Actually, my spine is fully healed. I'm now dealing with emotional trauma.
Hopefully I can sleep tonight. Let alone.
I can't help with that. I'm not a psychiatrist.
This really fucked me up.
I'm a combat medic.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
I hate generation ships. Anyways, how you been?
Doing my usual. Not a whole lot going on. Just making sure my partners don't get mixed up in shenanigans. That's about it.
Operations are finished.
It sounds like they're still setting it up, so at least we're not late. Or at least you're not late. I don't even need to go if I don't want to.
Yeah, but like, it'd be cool if you did. So it's not just me.
Well, I'm pretty sure Loon's around type of thing. They might go too.
Loon, last I saw Loon, they were in the corner petting their cat girl.
Loon go to the stuff that they are everyone going to talk and
Yeah, the
everything.
medical camp.
At least for what I see, because go to Felix and then they go together to the place. For what I see.
It's an anomaly. Cool if you did.
Here, have a kebab. Oh.
Here, have some paint.
Oh.
Yeah, I agree.
Alrighty.
Okay. I'll be okay.
Where's the shark? Yeah.
little seminar for people about medical stuff in the town hall. If you want to follow me?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't do no. I don't know medical.
There is nothing worse than going, I can help.
Oh, okay, alright, thanks.
Come in here, take a seat.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
There is nothing worse than if you have come across a scene, someone is injured, on the floor, hurt, and in the process of trying to help, you then become an additional problem by also getting hurt. So, does anyone have an idea what you should be looking for when coming across a scene of anything where a person is injured? Right here in the middle.
Visible blood and or bleeding and where it's coming from.
That's something, but before that, Ottawa.
But there isn't a murderer right next to them?
You know, that when coming across a scene. Oh, no one here?
Never mind.
Yeah, are you sure? Come on, I'm on that beat.
Alright, fine. Make sure that they're still alive.
Yeah, again, that's a tiny bit later. Ottawa's the closest here, with the fact that you want to first check that the area is relatively hurt. So, opening weapons, there are not hostiles, there's not live wires, there's not a fire. There's a relatively clean area to actually get safely to the person. You know, chemical leaks, unstable substances. A lot of weird stuff can happen around Zafira. Magic, technology, anything can throw a wrench into it and just go wild. So, making sure you're aware of your surroundings is the first thing you should do. The second thing is protecting yourself. Sort of a, 1.5 in this case. Checking the area for dangers is protection. The next thing is making sure that, you can keep yourself alive or not be infected or anything else. Wearing gloves, seeing what is actually, occurring with the person. If they're flailing around violently and suddenly they've got veins all over them in a weird way, maybe not a good idea to touch them right away, unless you can find something that might have caused it. There's so many contaminants. We're not even counting half of the stuff that might be in the coolant rain. If it is unsafe for you to approach a patient, it is best to just not approach. Keeping an eye on a situation and at a distance, perfectly fine. Still is going to increase the chances. Because the next thing you do is call for help. There's enough emergency bands, dispatch drones, anything you can do to get hold of someone that is medical. If there's a local clinic, hospital, anything, make sure that they're alerted. That way, medics are made aware and can start preparing to get to the scene. But it's much better that you keep yourself out of problems and don't join the patient than anything else. Again, first priority, always personal safety. Alright, getting yourself injured, it adds more strain to everyone else. Being aware is the key, right? I'm pretty sure everyone in Zafira understands danger. We see it on a daily basis. But calling out to the patient first to see if they will respond gives you a decent level of assessment first. If they're not responsive and you can see that the area is relatively clear for you to get to them, that is when you actually might start moving in. But does anyone have any questions about identifying dangers around a potential accident scene? Nothing here. All right. So
You got one in the middle there.
Hi. Hello.
Rich.
Hi. I have a hand up.
Yeah. Okay.
Would the danger be glowing red, perchance?
I mean, they could be. Danger doesn't make itself obviously apparent, but at the same time, most people in Zafira are used to seeing some pretty messed up stuff and dangerous things. I relatively trust in abilities people to actually perceive and understand what is and isn't directly dangerous to a person.
Okay, alright, thank you.
If only people being injured and dangerous were easily highlighted like that, I wish. I truly do.
Little robot in the front, I think, has another question.
Sure, go right ahead.
Does moving them away from the danger area count in this?
That, if you can get to them safely, is a good thing to do, but at the same time, you still have to follow procedural steps first. Moving a patient whilst they're, haven't been fully assessed can cause irreparable damage to a person. Could be a spinal, injury, which if you move a person with a spinal injury and it twists in any way, shape, or form, they might end up paraplegic. You shift them in any way, they have a heavy concussion, cause an actual full brain bleed, could have an aneurysm, any number of complications arise. We prefer people to be left where you find them. If you think you can move them safely and it just seems like a basic kind of injury, which we will help with identification of that in a bit, then maybe moving them is a good idea. It's best to try to shut down a danger than it is to move a person away from it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Something to say about? Yeah. No, nothing? Okay. Alright. So, let's give people an example. Say you come across a scene. Person is lying next to a fence. They seem to be smoking slightly in some way, shape, or form. Something is rising off of them. What do you think you should do? Right here.
Not touching the fence, that might be electro fence.
Very smart, yes. See, identifying the danger. Very good. Do you think you should look for a way to check if the fence is electrified?
I could throw something on it, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Very true. To see if they're still touching it or not as well. Because nothing worse than if someone has touched an electrified object and is currently got a live current running through them. Suddenly, you also become a daisy chain on that, and again, you join them. Let's see. No, I don't think that anyone needs too many of the potential example scenarios. You're all pretty smart by the look of you. Right? Everyone following along so far?
Yeah.
One. Alright, so we'll move forward ever so slightly because identifying danger is pretty good for most people in Zephyr. We're pretty adept at it. So, obviously the first thing you want to do is identify, once you have found the patient and you have secured the area, what is killing them the fastest. So, the standard things, after you've checked for the danger and response, are the airways, the breathing, and the circulation. Now, who knows how to check an airway? No one? No? Miguel? How does one check an airway? Yes. Put your head next to it, see if you can hear the breathing. Look down the body and see if the chest is rising and falling as well. Shows that a person is still breathing at the same time. Feel the breath, hear the breath, see the breath. 3 points.
Yeah, if you have any metallic pieces on your body, you can use it to put next to their mouth or nose, and if you get any condensation or fog, also indicate breathing.
Yep. If the airway isn't open, the first thing to do, especially if a patient is unconscious, is ever so carefully with 2 fingers under the chin, tilt the head back. This allows the airway to open up. Sort of, if you've ever seen one of those circus acts with a sword swallower. Right? The reason they tilt their head all the way back so the sword can go straight down the esophagus. Same kind of principle here. You don't want the kink that you naturally have from your mouth into your neck. You want to make sure it's one straight line. A lot easier for stuff to get in that way. Plus, it then allows you to see if there are any... Yeah, well, even with a head bleed, like a very slow careful tilt. It also allows you to check for visible obstructions as well. Alright. Once you have established that the, airway is open, again, double checking for the breathing, seeing if the chest is rising or falling, making sure that there is breath sounds and feeling the air movement. If they are not breathing, what do you think you should be doing? At the back here.
Checking for obstructions, see if there's anything in there that is preventing them from breathing.
Alright, yeah, now that's the good thing of checking at the last thing of airway, yes. If they're not breathing, Miguel, wanna try that one?
Check their pulse.
Nope.
Oh.
Person on the corner here, you had your hand.
Start CPR.
If you understand it, yes.
Shouldn't you tilt them to the side? Like off their
Not
side?
quite yet.
No,
Okay. I know what you're implying and getting at, but that comes potentially later down. Currently, at the time, if a person is not breathing in front of you, the first thing you want to try to do is make sure that they do continue breathing. Now, obviously, most of the time, as doctors, we were trained way back in the day that doing, like, rescue breaths. Hold the nose, make a firm seal around the mouth, and blow in to the throat. Now, whilst this can help, reinflates the lungs, and potentially tries to trick the brain into restarting itself and getting breathing autonomic again, it doesn't always work. Normally, compressions are actually better, but that is, again, if you're not feeling a pulse. But, again, that comes after the next part, which is you check for the circulation. Because if someone isn't breathing, you have to make sure that their pulse is still going. As long as they have oxygenated blood, if that thing is still going, they're still alive and not at risk of brain death. So, first thing you want to be then checking is looking for major bleeds, right? Because blood is time leaving the body. The less they have of it, the less they're going to survive. So, combining the first module with this one creates what's known as the doctor's ABC. Danger, response, airways, breathing, circulation. Follow that list all the way down, and that way you have at least managed to identify whether or not a person is in a critical condition and needs absolute major, like, first response, like, priority, or whether or not they can be stabilized as they currently are and left there and can be focused on when they need to be. They have the time available to them. Again, taking extra actions on a person that doesn't need it is sometimes more detrimental than trying your best to help. Sometimes the best way to help is to be hands-off about it. Now, obviously, I shouldn't teach, like, proper chest compressions to people because it's not exactly good to do that on a person that is currently alive. But if anyone would like to volunteer to have a general show of how chest compressions are done, I'm more than willing to take a volunteer. Want to volunteer? Yeah, they had their hand up first. Come on up. So, if you would like to take a lie down. Right. So, if a person's circulation has stopped, the one thing you want to be doing is the compressions to keep the flow of blood going, get every last bit of oxygen out of them. So, what you want to do is you want to take the heel of your hand, place the other hand on top, and right here, top of the sternum, right in the middle. If you take from your chin all the way down, you'll feel the top of your clavicle where there's a nice little V of bone there. One hand slides down to that. That is where you should be pressing, right in the middle of the cage. Now, obviously I'm not going to do it fully on you, but once you are there, you want to compress reasonably hard. You want to feel the rib cage actually move. If it's not moving, it's not actually compressing anything. So you actually have to give it a shove. And then what you want to be doing, as silly as this sounds, who likes classical music? I'm talking old school here. Right? Yeah. Who knows the Bee Gees? Yes. Congratulations. The actual irony of the song Staying Alive is that is the kind of compression rate you should be doing. Just, staying alive, staying alive. That is literally the BPM that you keep to for compression speed. It closely enough mimics a heartbeat. Yep. Thank you very much. You can get up now. Appreciate it. Would you like a hand?
I got it.
Yeah. Even if you crack the ribs, keep going. Ribs will heal. A dead corpse doesn't most of the time. Trust me that.
Round of applause for the volunteer.
Yeah. Thank you for the help. Small round of applause from everyone. Give him a little hand, you know. Yeah.
Mansky. Yeah.
Obviously, if you start compressions and you hadn't noticed it before, and suddenly you start to see them spring a leak. Oh, question?
Wonder, what if the patient can't have the chest compressions due to their biology?
See, this is always the hard part. Dealing with xenobiology or biology that is not standard human is always on a case-by-case basis.
Always a fun time.
Because humans and general humanoids most of the time are the predominant species within Zephyra, I can only generally cover that. But at the same time, learning this kind of thing gives you a general blanket knowledge for at least trying to assess what someone's biology may or may not be doing. It's, again, never going to be 100% perfect. Yeah, we're not going to teach, although we are not teaching people to cut into people's chests to massage the heart, no. That's a little advanced, yeah, just a touch.
Okay.
I don't exactly have that worry myself sometimes, but yes, no, it's
Is there a question there
whilst
too?
that's a very good way to keep the heart pumping. You're not wrong. At the same time, that is the most dangerous emergency treatment you can do when it's in a bad spot.
Okay.
It is in the book, yes, but again, we're not teaching the book. We're teaching first aid. Yes, another question on the corner here.
Earlier you said not to move bodies, right? But how do you
If you can
check
help it,
someone
yes.
is breathing if they're wearing armor and a helmet?
That is always going to be the difficult part, yes. If they are fully armored and such, and are down, not responding, and if you can, by some way, check if they have a pulse. If not, you are going to have to very carefully try to remove at least the helmet, so that you can at least check an airway. As much as it's not a good thing, it's not like... We're not aiming for, say, a car crash here. Like, obviously a car crash is a terrible thing, or someone on a bike coming off of it. Yeah, there's a higher chance for a massive head trauma there. If someone's been on the street, obviously they've been hit in some way, shape, or form that is, well, just as bad, but not quite as lethal like that.
Or if someone's
Yeah, Scout.
wearing a rebreather or something that, you know.
Ah, specialized, like, breath intake. In that case, you'll see if it's still working. Like, again, I can't say whether or not anyone is technologically minded. Again, half of the medics here, we know our way a little bit around technology, but none of us are able to, like, fix something like that. We can only try to do what we can. If it's above and beyond, well, all you can do is try your best and hope. We are trying to buy time. Again, chest compressions and keeping their blood flow going, even if it's a specialized, like, gas that they require to breathe, at least it means that they've got it flowing through their system. So they're buying seconds, because every second counts. That's the main thing. Yes.
You talk about checking for pulse, but did you tell him where to check for pulse?
Ah, see, I was going to be getting to that part because that comes in Module 3. The bleeding and control of.
Oh, I totally know that document you sent us to look at. Yes.
Yeah, it's like it's almost like it's in the medical comms and pinned there or something. Yeah, if you need to get your phone out and refresh yourself, by all means, go ahead. Yeah. She's a nurse and trainer, there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, question here.
So I remember for the compression that you have to compress a few times and then give them air. Is this still up to date?
You don't have to know. Again, rescue breaths, most of the time, if you're inhaling, your body naturally pulls the oxygen out in your lungs. Technological. Majority of what you're breathing out would still be CO2, which another person's body, unless they are a CO2-based life form, aren't going to be actually able to get anything out of it. It's good to do a couple of breaths, but that's just to make sure that the airway is breathing and open, as well as sometimes it might trigger the autonomic response of the brain to go, oh, I need to breathe. So doing a few breaths to start, but once you start compressions, you don't need to stop doing them. You can just keep going. It means you don't have to focus on anything else. It's step 1, step 2, not, oh, have I done 10 compressions? I need to stop and breathe. Yeah, no. Keep going until you can't go no more. Anything else? No? Good. Wonderful, wonderful. So, of course, the timing and pressure, make sure when you do compressions, that beat, yes. Also, try to make sure that the chest compresses down normally roughly about an inch. It's more than you'd think. Feel the ribs actually push in. So, after that, you might suddenly notice that, hey, actually they are bleeding. And then that is the next thing to figure out, which is how to stop that. Because again, blood can pool inside clothing. You might not be able to see it. You're doing a basic preliminary look to double check the major things first. Breathing is one of them. At that point, if you start compressions and suddenly see that they have sprung a leak and they are breathing again, well, time to stop that leak. So, who knows any ways to stop someone bleeding? Back corner up here.
Applying pressure and wrapping something around it, things like belts, are good makeshifts.
Pressure is good, yes. Yeah, that's a good one. We had someone up very back in the back corner. You have one? No. How about,
I was gonna say pressure as well, but...
Pressure as well? Was it the same for next door as well? Were you gonna say pressure?
It's when the
No,
cats.
what were you gonna say?
Plug the hole with a claw.
Plug the hole? Yes, you can actually. That's a good one. Another one here.
I've had to plug my neck with my thumb.
Yep, plugging the hole. Anything else anyone knows? One here, right in the middle. Yeah.
Cauterization in a pinch?
Fuck no, never. Thank you for bringing that one up, though. For the love of all that is everything, please never, ever, ever, unless it is the most direst of circumstances, cauterize a wound if you can help it. The amount of problems that can occur from someone cauterizing a wound far outweighs what will actually happen saving them. So far, we have actually had the 3 major ones, although it wasn't brought out quite expressly. The first one, I will always say yes, direct pressure. Take your shirts, coat, whatever you've got, hold it on the wound and just push hard. Make sure that you are literally acting as a dam. Yeah, and by hard, I mean very hard. Just anything cleanish that you have on you, pack it to it. Same thing with... Alright, we got...
I was gonna say, like, applying like a tourniquet?
That's the third one, yeah, which was aimed at here, but they didn't quite have it wrong. Well, right. The tourniquet idea was right, but applying directly to it, not the right way to do it. But again, that'll get covered in a moment. Because yes, the tourniquet is the third way of dealing with a wound. First is pressure, second is packing it, as was said. Again, taking something relatively clean, especially for a larger wound, like for a gash or a cut, pressure, easy. For a decent sized hole, like someone's been hit with a high caliber round, yes. Getting something like your thumb, especially if it's clean, pushing it in and holding it there. There is no amount of life-saving things that will happen more than someone actually plugging a hole like that, because if you've nicked an artery, you're gonna bleed out in seconds. But then again, you'd have gone straight to the hole. They are soaking in the red stuff. We gotta deal with that now, instead of everything else.
I mean, think about it this way. We're in Zafira. Show of hands, how many people have been shot at?
Yeah, who's been shot?
Yeah. So let's make sure to pay attention. If you have a leaking hole and the tape doesn't fix it,
Finger.
next step.
Finger are bullet
Plug
shaped.
it.
Finger good.
Plug it
Better
up.
if it's
But make sure
clean.
you're going to commit to being that plug until they get to us.
Yep. Question
Plug's
over
not
here.
working. All right, wrapping it up with the tourniquet.
What was that?
Tampons for buttholes.
No, not really, because they expand. That's the entire point. I'm not going to go into it for the sanctity of feminine hygiene, but
if you
yes,
have
no,
no
they expand.
fingers,
It's not a good
and
thing.
somehow you have a tampon,
Yeah.
it's better to use something than nothing.
Well, I mean, I would personally say use the tampon as a way to push it in if you don't have fingers. If you've got nubs, put a bit of cloth over the end of it and push that in that way. So the cloth is doing the packing, not
the nub. Yeah, you can do that.
Because, again, if a tampon starts expanding inside of a wound, not a good thing, especially pull it out and
Usually
bits
makes
get left
the
in
wound
it.
bigger.
Yeah. We're trying to minimize that. Again, if you're putting a finger in... It was... Yep, middle here.
Oh, on this note, are there any everyday things you would very much avoid wanting to use to apply pressure and tourniquet and wrap around an injury?
Your
As
dirty,
long as
nasty
it's
socks.
relatively clear. Like, if it's relatively clean, use it by all means. If you've got water to wash it off first, bonus. Again, water is not going to harm a wound. If anything, it's going to help. Most of the time, I would say for wound cleaning, yeah. But we're not trying to teach about cleaning wounds or anything because people will get overzealous. I'm trying to keep people focused on the most important thing, which is
You can't
preventing.
fix death, unless you're him.
Yeah. Well, I can't fix death, trust me, I don't want to fix death. Ugh. It gets weird and freaky. Don't mess with those parts. But yes, the third thing that was brought up was the tourniquet. Now, tourniquet, if the bleeding won't stop, if you've held pressure, if you've packed it and it's still oozing, a tourniquet is the important thing to do. Now, the way to apply a tourniquet, though, is you apply it above the wound. You're looking to cut circulation off to it, which means the tighter, the better. And of course, the closer it is to your actual torso, the wound. You are looking to cut circulation off to it, which means the tighter, the better. At least pain means you are alive. Especially if a person's going, ow, it hurts, you know you've done it about right. Now, obviously, bullet, blaster, the biggest thing you're going to see in Zafira most of the time are holes. Because people get shot all the time. And if you are shot, it's going to bleed. Doesn't matter if they're conscious or not. If you see them leaking, stop it because that's going to stop the timer. You do not want a person bleeding out on you. Now, yes, well,
Guess what? If you get shot, how many holes are they? One or two? Well, it depends if the bullet went out, right? So if the bullet goes out, you're trying to plug this hole, guess what? There's another one. Make sure if someone gets shot, you determine if it is a one or a two-hole situation.
Yep,
Because
through
many
and
times
through
you see
suck.
people cover one hole and they're still leaking. Because if you look on the other side, there's an exit wound. Thank you.
Yeah, GSWs are shitty. Ottawa, because that's going to stop.
I heard that if you have to keep a tourniquet on for like more than 20 minutes, after that you have to cut the limb off.
Not expressly, but you can start having like the arm start to die because it's going to. You cut the circulation off to a limb long enough, it will start dying. But again, better to lose a limb than lose your life. Yes. Red.
I'm not quite sure what I'm asking, but I do know that there's a symptom if an arm or an appendage has been flattened for too long, and if you release, you know that there's a symptom if an arm or an appendage has been flattened for too long, and if you release, you know that there's a symptom.
So, you've brought up a good look at this for a moment. If you're dealing with someone that has been crushed in some way, shape, or form, yes. While long enough, it will start dying. So, you've brought up a good look at this for a moment. If you're dealing with someone that has been crushed in some way, shape, or form, yes. While long enough, it will start dying. So, you've brought up a good look at this for a moment. If you're dealing with someone that has been crushed in some way, shape, or form, yes. While long enough, it will start dying. So, you've brought up a good look at this for a moment. If you're dealing with someone that has been crushed in some way, shape, or form, yes. While long enough, it will start dying. So, you've brought up a good look at this for a moment. If you're dealing with someone that has been crushed in some way, shape, or form, yes. While long enough, it will start dying. So, you've brought up a good look at this for a moment. If you're dealing with someone that has been crushed in some way, shape, or form, yes. While
About to get disconnected, I think. We'll see if we can get back in. But Kit, out of character, I do know a good chunk of the stuff, and in character, Kit would definitely know.
What's the question?
You're in a situation where you don't have a proper one. Can you check one, or is it better to do other methods if you don't have one?
Have a proper what?
Tourniquet.
So anything can be used as a tourniquet in a pinch. You could use the sleeve of a jacket. You could technically use a sock. Anything that allows you to tie a knot in it in some way, shape, or form can be used as a tourniquet. Obviously, it's better to have a proper one on you because it's a lot easier to remove them for medics at the end. I mean, you can even use a zip tie as a tourniquet. Essentially, a zip tie is what these things are. They're just scaled up. But a belt, coat, t-shirt, jacket, anything you've got on you can be used in some way, shape. Yep, you just, as long as you can get it tight. You want to see the skin around the area start to go white from the pressure. Like if the person's unconscious, you can use the pallidness of the skin as an identifier for if you're applying enough pressure to it, because you want to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Anyway, any other questions on that? No worries, no worries. I'd like to make sure that should be everyone done. I'll go and check back. You good?
Question, in a situation where you improvise tourniquets, is there a preferable method on utilizing everyday items for such things?
Anything that you can pull pipe.
It's interesting, but I'm getting 4th-dimensional PTSD from stuff, so I'm gonna excuse myself.
Yeah, no, do what you need to.
I heavily volunteer for
You're sitting in the back.
Take your seats again.
Yeah.
We can move
You're
on.
sitting in the back.
Hopefully the people sitting down were able to sort of see what people were doing and get an idea for themselves.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So, after you have stopped bleeding, we have to check on the next thing, the silent killer, shock. Now, unfortunately, as much as bleeding stops, the body can still fail. So, shock treatment is making sure that the patient doesn't suddenly take one of those rapid turn for the worse out of nowhere. Because there is nothing worse than you think you've got a patient safe, you look away, next thing you look back, and they have still somehow passed away. It is disconcerting and unfortunately terrifying for a person to suddenly realize that all the effort they have been trying has been rendered mute for no reason. So, it is a sudden and almost no warning sometimes that it's going to occur. Does anyone by any chance happen to know any of the signs that show what shock is in a person? No one. Okay. So, the signs that a person is going into shock, they normally get very pale. Obviously, this is hard to tell because if there's been blood loss in the first place, a person is already pale. But they're generally being a lot colder and they start to get clammy skin. They look like they're perspiring slightly. That is at least something easier to tell on a physical way. Another way is to see whether or not they have started to breathe rapidly. You might hear them start gasping, wheezing, panting breaths, quick, sharp, rapid. Very much that the body is trying to catch itself back up again. Another thing is the pulse is weak. Now, this was brought up before because, of course, when bleeding is there, you don't need to check for a pulse. You can tell that bleeding is on, that the pulse is going. Does anyone know how to check a pulse? Gal, how do you check a pulse?
You can check it at the throat.
Carotid artery, yes, up in the throat. Anyone else know another one? Back corner over here.
One in the place you can check on the wrist.
Yep, another artery in your wrist. Does anyone know the third one? Yes, do you know the third one?
I'll take a wild shot in the dark, and the only logical place I can think is like somewhere like closer underneath like where the armpit is.
There is one in your armpit, yes. It is a bit trickier to tell, but you can also sometimes feel the heartbeat there as well. There is also another one, but it is not very often used. Does anyone know the last one? Oh, Ottawa.
Would it be the legs or somewhere in like the feet or something?
Yes, indeed, the leg. There is a artery on the inside of your thigh up here, your femoral. Surprisingly, most people don't actually know about that one, but yes, that one there can tell. As much as it's in a awkward place to have to feel, sometimes you don't always have access to the best parts of a patient. So you take what you can get. But yes, best thing to do to check a pulse, take 2 fingers, place it to the artery, and just slowly count. Obviously, if you're in a high-stress situation yourself as a responder, your ability to count isn't exactly going to be steady. But seeing whether or not that is fluctuating or starting to fade, that's a good indicator. Now, if your patient is in some way, shape, or form actually conscious, if they start showing rapid signs of confusion, not knowing where they are, like they start seeming dazed, like they've lost what's actually happening to them, another very easy to spot sign of people going into shock. Now, what to do when a person is going into shock? Surprisingly, obviously if you have identified that they haven't been damaged on the spine or the neck or anything, and you can move them, lay them flat on their back, elevate their legs ever so slightly. If you can, if you've got anything to help with that, to keep it steady, you don't want to like try to hold it yourself. Suddenly dropping a patient is never a good thing. Finding anything you can, a chair, even if you have to take your shoes off and put them on their side so that they've got even just a little bit of elevation. Slowing the blood flow going up the legs so it stays around the chest area. Keeping them warm. if you've got any clothing on that you yourself do not currently need, jackets, scarves, anything. If they are able to still be moved at all, if you can see anywhere that might be warm, air vents or anything that is blowing out warm air, try to keep them close to those things. Anything and everything around you can be potentially used as a source of something to help you. And the final thing, and the most important, is reassure them. There is nothing more powerful than helping a patient than keeping them focused on you. The moment they can see you and they can tell that you are doing everything you can, that is the best way to keep them in the moment. Asking them questions, making sure that you are the lifeline, be a rope, hold them there. Make sure that they don't drift away from you. Get them to tell you the most asinine, inane stories. Make them think of a joke. Just keep them engaged. It's stressful for everyone involved dealing with a patient in shock. Not just the person going into it, but the person that is trying to stop them from actually going into it. It is important to just try to keep them as conscious as long as possible. A person slipping into unconsciousness makes our job harder. Obviously, we can't just ask them what the injuries are. People that have been in high-stress situations coming there that aren't trained medical professionals aren't going to always be able to accurately relay us the details. Everyone in a situation like that is under high stress. It's understandable. Now, obviously, this would be difficult for most people. Seeing someone pain. Yeah, question?
Would that, semi-unrelated, would that technically count under the umbrella that, like, the placebo effect is considered, where if someone believes they're going to be fine, or has more mental clarity and faith, in some instances that can actually allow the body to function better?
Yes, the psychiatry behind shock is that if a person is focused and doesn't think things are wrong, it's part of what I'd use as my actual treatment as well. Telling jokes and letting a person relax instead of feeling tense, letting a person be able to just let go of the moment and be there then is what is needed. Because if you're sitting there in your own head about the problem, like, oh, I'm bleeding out, oh, I'm going to die, instead of, man, what was that joke that I heard Jimmy tell me the other day so that I can tell this guy? It was really good, you know. That right there, very important. Because if a person thinks they're going to die, the body follows suit. Anything else that anyone can think of, wants to bring up? No? Okay. Luckily, shock is a difficult thing to deal with, but at the same time, it is a very small set of things to have to remember. Again, hopefully this isn't all too much for everyone. I'm going over a generalization of a lot of things to just help people cope with situations as they may arise out on the streets. The next one that I like to do is, of course, one of Zafira's favorite things to do to people: broken bones and general immobilization. A brief breakdown in this case. So obviously, things not to do for people that are suffering from a break. Don't try to reset the bone. The amount of times that someone has gone, oh yes, no, they just had a broken leg, I just pushed it back into... No, for the love of fuck, do you know how many more shards of bone we now have to pull out of a person? Like, there's a difference between a fracture and a break, people. A fracture, bone is cracked, but it's still sort of together. A break, the leg is out like that. You know, you're seeing lumps, there's chunks. It's not a good thing. Pushing things back into place is a very bad thing to do. The best thing to do is... Has anyone ever applied a splint before? You got one. I know you have, a gal. Come on, I know you've splinted someone.
I have a question.
Sure. Question?
Yeah, so Charles has been giving a different sort of course to people involved in Aegis, which is much more like first responder focused, because, you know, Aegis officers and the agents are more like cops kind of, so it's a little different than just the average person. But he was very heavy on resetting the bone and putting a splint in after. Was he wrong?
If they are properly medically trained to set a bone, by all means. But if you are just the everyman on the street, resetting a bone, like, a bone is not going to reset itself back without someone helping it. You're better off fully stabilizing it and using the splint to take over the pressure for that, keep the leg up or arm from doing anything until a professional can set it to make sure that no complications occur. Again, in desperate times, and it's the same thing can happen if very often I have seen it occur where there are magical healers around, where someone has just slammed a bone back into place and magically healed it. That kind of thing, sure, I'll understand, but I know not everyone can. I'm working on the assumption here that most people don't have a full working knowledge of what to do in a crisis situation. I'm giving a generalized overview for the safety and the handoff eventually of a actual professional appearing on scene. But you do bring up a good point, yeah. If someone knows how to set it back, again, breaks are a lot harder to tell sometimes. Swelling can just be a fracture, and you might mistake it and suddenly go, oh, I'll just push that back, and suddenly it is now actually a break instead of just a fracture. Nothing worse than suddenly making a problem actually worse than it was. You don't want to be the cause of someone having a difficult time. But I do thank you for bringing that up. I'll probably actually have to talk to Charles at some point about that. The main thing to do if you see someone that seems to have a break, if you can tell it's broken, very often the easiest way to tell if something is broken is due to the swelling, if there is disjointing, such as zigzagging, or if the limb itself is just limp. If the person lifts the arm up and the entire arm flops down again, yeah, no, you know you've got a break. And at which point, yeah, securing that and making sure that it doesn't get worse is the main point. Don't move it any more than necessary, because, again, movement gonna cause problems. Now, if you're applying a splint, it's somewhat the same as a tourniquet. In the case of a splint, you can use any rigid object you can find. Piece of metal, piece of wood, anything that is just generally sturdy or solid. Put that against the limb and above and below where it seems that the main swelling has taken place. Securing it those places to take the pressure off of where the break is. That is the main thing, because that way a person can rest and wait. No question? Oh, there was a question there. No, that's all good. So, that's when it comes to just general broken bones, and I'm talking more limbs. Can't do anything about ribs, unfortunately. They get broken all the time, but all you can do with broken ribs and such, it's compression to make sure that they don't end up setting in a bad spot. If a person does have a suspected head, spine, neck injury, do not move them unless necessary. Again, you can move a person if there was danger around and it has moved past, the area is secure, but they need to be moved somewhere where the danger might not come back again. But if you have to do so, you keep the head, neck, and spine as aligned as possible. Straight back, straight neck, the whole lot, and support them in that position the whole as you move them. If you can find a way to carefully ease something like a plank underneath them, to slowly slide them along with that, that is the perfect kind of thing to do. If you only have hands, try to have them as steady as possible. The other injury that does occasionally happen and is also good to bring up, especially around Zafira, is burns. We have seen a lot of people get caught with burns, and it is not just because of heat. Cold burns just as badly as well. I have seen people fuck around with liquid nitrogen. It is not a good thing. If you see someone that has been burned, who can tell me what they should do? If anyone's had to deal with it before. Yeah, it's right here.
Apply ointment and bandages.
No! First thing to never do. Want an arm up at the back, is it?
Clean the wound?
How?
Presumably water if you don't have anything.
Yes. I'm assuming that's what you were going to say, Ottawa.
Yeah, water.
Now, as much as potions and lotions are very good, they're good after a burn has been treated, basically. The first thing you want to do is use cool, clean water if you can get a hold of it. No ice, no lotions. Rapid cooling of a burn can do just as much damage. You want to slowly ease it to a point where the nerve damage is minimized. Because terrible burns, bad. You need to equalize the temperature again. Now, if you are going to be covering it, you want to cover it loosely, no tight bandages. You can put bandage or gauze over a wound like that to make sure that stuff doesn't get into the burn, but don't wrap it tight. You want at least like a little bit of give. It's sort of like if you were able to pluck your t-shirt and pull it off your shirt a little. Just nice and loose, keep it airy, it needs to breathe. And if you see that the skin is peeling or blistering, it's bubbled up in any way, try not to pop or damage those. That is the skin still naturally trying to do what it naturally has been, well, made to do. Pus and all that other stuff, as disgusting as it looks, does actually hold a medical purpose. The body is trying to cool itself, trying to fix what it's made a mess of. Now, those injuries in general, they're normally kind of bad, but they are normally not life-threatening unless they're an extreme example, obviously. Doesn't mean that you should treat them any less lightly, because obviously a complication or a misstep can cause severe or lasting damage, like permanently. So, if you come across someone that needs that kind of treatment, again, treat it almost like shock as well. Keep them calm and relaxed, talk them through things, keep their mind occupied whilst someone is getting to them. The less concern they have, the less likely they are to do things. Definitely making sure that they don't touch or interact with any of their wounds is definitely a major thing as well. And there's nothing worse than a person that has a burn and goes, "Oh, I'm itchy," and just tears it off, because suddenly, you can see exactly how bad that would be. Luckily, this is a generally brief module on just care for common wounds that you might see someone obtain in the course of Zephyrian life. Don't worry, we are almost done here. So, the next module here is the wonderful world of consciousness and unconsciousness. So, if a person is fully unconscious, but they are breathing, they're under their own steady rate, like they're seeming stable, what should you do? Does anyone know? Nope. Okay. So, if a person is breathing but just unconscious, you put them in the recovery position. After I've covered the majority of this, I will show an example. Now, after they're in the recovery position, just make sure that they are in no way, shape, or form choking by accident. Because obviously, moving a person can cause parts of a person to shift in ways that may cause an airway to clog. Making sure to never forget the doctor's ABCs, always keep double checking them when you have the available time to. If a person is conscious, then you get the wonderful world of them actually maybe being able to tell you what the problems are. There is nothing better than saying, what happened to you? What am I seeing? What happened? You know, what hurts? Being able to be self-identified lets you understand what they've gone through, lets them tell you. They'll focus on it, sure, but it lets you at least have a good overview to tell anyone else if they do suddenly go from conscious to unconscious. It can happen. Now, the condition an injured patient finds himself in is completely separate to whether they are actually, conscious or not, If the previous modules have taught anything, as I hope they have, it's always about identification and risk reduction during anything you do. Now, someone being conscious or not is a major modifier to all of this, because a responsive patient is lower risk. Just because they might slip into higher risk later doesn't mean that they are any less important to be dealt with, but they can be put on a back burner and dealt with later if there's someone that has been unconscious the entire time. I'm more worried about that kind of person than someone that was up and around for a minute. You have a lot of things to take into account when dealing with a situation in general. As long as you keep the doctor's ABCs in mind from the start, and always keep checking the condition of a patient, you're going to do just fine. That's the most important thing. Now, actually, do you want to show the recovery position or should I? Yeah, you want me to do it? Fine. Alright, okay, so for anyone that needs to know how to put a person into the recovery position, because this is going to be wonderful fun, let me just flop my undead ass on the floor. Yippee! Hey guys, it's good down here, right? Comfy, yeah? So, if a patient is just lying here unconscious, you can all hear me when I'm lying down, right? We're good?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, what you are to do is, what you want to make sure is that the right arm and right leg, or left arm and left leg, depends on if you have to roll them a particular direction. Putting an arm up by the head and bringing the same knee up, and then using the shoulder and the knee, put the arm here out and slowly roll that person onto the side. Because that way, the head is supported by the hand, the arm keeps them stable, and the knee and shoulder movement allows the entire body weight to slowly and carefully roll over. Now obviously, if a person is a suspected spinal injury, again, going back to that, don't touch them. If you don't have to move them, don't move them. But as long as you follow the general rule of a person being put like that, if they're just conscious and stable, you should be a lot better off, and they don't have to worry about accidentally, well, does anyone know the actual reason why you normally want to put a person in the recovery? A gal?
There's more of a, I know you sometimes do this with drunk people so they don't vomit.
That's the one, yes. There is nothing worse than a person aspirating. That is if you throw up or inhale liquid into your lungs. Ain't just drowning, guys. Vomit will do it as well, or your own saliva. There is nothing worse than a person just seemingly fine, and then the next thing you know, they have drowned on dry land. No one needs that. It'll come as a surprise, and you will have zero idea what happened. Unfortunately, when a person is unconscious, the gag reflex also tends to go as well. So, are there any questions about recovery position or anything like that? No? Nice. Wonderful. Well, thank you for coming, everyone. This here is the last little bit of the module. It's nice and easy and quick, hopefully. Bit of a concise one here. The handoff. Passing the torch. You have done everything you can to make sure that a patient has been stabilized, has been looked after, has been given every chance that you can provide them. And then a medic has finally arrived. A doctor gets to you, someone that actually has proper training of some kind. What do you think you do? Right here at the front.
Tell them what's wrong and what you did to help.
Thank you. Yes. The amount of times people will say they have done this, a patient has had this happen to them. Wonderful. The worst thing is when we don't know what the person that has helped them has actually done to help them. We always appreciate the help that has gone in, but if we don't know that they have tried doing a particular thing to help a person, and like packing a wound, for example, and we don't see that, suddenly we find, oh shit, they've got a bit of cloth stuffed in them we didn't know about, and it started to go septic. Nothing worse. Another wonderful thing to keep in mind, if you can, is playing through the key events in your mind so that when you are relaying to a doctor what you have done, the order of operations that you have done it in. That way, we know when you have applied a tourniquet, when you have plugged a wound, when you decided to move them from one position to another. If you did have to actually deal with, like, removing armor or making sure that their body was not, like, perforated in places that you couldn't see. Things like that. So, anyone have any worries on those kind of last-minute problems that might come up when communicating to the people that have arrived? No?
Question right there.
Wonderful. Hmm? Oh, sure. Yeah, didn't see them there. Yeah. Perforate means lots of little holes. Like an old postage stamp. They're perforated because they tear apart easily. So, remember the loop of things to do, and you keep repeating this until help arrives. You check for your safety. You check for the airways, the breathing, and the bleeding. You control any bleeding, you prevent shock, and you monitor and reassure the patient. See step 1 again. Rinse and repeat. And what do you not do for patients that you are currently keeping track of? Does anyone know the do-nots? What things do you think you shouldn't do? Because that's always the most fun. Yes, at the back, what do you think?
Don't do things you don't know how to do.
That's a good one, yes. Don't go above and beyond. Yes, next door.
Don't move them.
Yep, sure. If they don't need to be moved, don't move them. Yep. Anything else? Yes, front.
Don't leave them alone unless you have to go to someone else.
Very good, yes. Do not leave a person you are caring for alone. Any more? Okay, here's some other major ones. Do not give food or drink. Because there's nothing worse than like, oh, this person's fine, you give them some food, get stuck in their throat and they just suffocate. They can't swallow properly, you know. Esophagus is weakened due to trauma. Screaming, any number of things can happen for that. Other things to do, of course, was brought up. Don't move them unnecessarily. Another thing, do not panic yourself. As much as you are trying to care for another person, if you make yourself a problem in doing that, it's probably only going to lower their chances of surviving and your chance of accidentally becoming another problem on top of things. Panic is the worst thing you can do. And of course, the last thing that was, of course, brought up, don't try advanced procedures you've heard about, but don't understand. You would not believe the amount of times I've seen someone try to open up the esophagus by doing an insertion because someone's like not breathing and they don't realize that, you know, it's further down into the windpipe than just up here. Yeah, just great. You've opened up another wound for no reason. Stuff like that. But great, you've opened up you everyone for coming. Survival in this city, it's not clean. It's messy, it's loud, it's improvised. We do the best we can, but you don't need perfection. You just need presence. So do what we all do every day. Try. Because the difference between life and death, most of the time, is just someone that didn't freeze. Thank you for coming. If there are any last questions, I'm more than willing to take them. Feel free to come up and ask me. Aside from that, you're free to go, by all means. Have a lovely day.
Thank you.
So as my doctor, there are many things that I must tell you then.
Okay.
First off, don't do chest compressions on me. This thing, yeah, it's like just a thin skin of layer, like skin layer from my heart. So, yeah, you just rub it. Just rub the eye. It'll restart my heart.
Understood.
Because it is my heart.
Because
Don't need to get to the rib before that. Understood.
No, my ribs are. They're like behind my heart. It's weird.
A little unusual, yeah,
I don't
but.
understand it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Also, this stuff here is really thick keratin, or not like keratin, like what your fingernails is made out of.
Yeah, I got what you mean.
Yeah. So it's probably easier to just either press your hand like gently on the thigh, or like somewhere else.
Well, dude, like this is a fairly thin layer. I can probably just feel the pulse, like just by essentially putting the back of my hand on. I'm not doing it now. I'm just getting
Yeah.
close, but yeah.
Yeah, basically that. Also, my blood is radioactive, so like.
I remember that. So it's especially relevant to make sure we stop your bleeding, for the safety of others around people.
Yep. Right, it's only like uranium glass, but still.
But still.
Automation to being able to feel one.
Yeah.
Because you'll feel a little with the beat.
Also, you don't gotta worry about my spine anymore.
Well, not in
That'll-
the traditional sense. It can still be broken. I still need to learn how to do Ripper Doc stuff more to properly maintenance and the like. And if there is any breakage, I'll know how to fix that. Hopefully.
Yes. Specifically written up this
Who's
entire
that?
thing for like the medical staff so that anyone can run it. It's a pretty relatively comprehensive
Also,
thing.
tourniquets won't ever fucking work on me. But I now have it in the database for these to be able to like call back reference to when it like starts pinching, so I can like tug it a little bit further. So I can apply tourniquets.
All right.
That's why I went up to do it, because I wanted to see how much pressure it actually took with the hands.
Gotcha. You got a preset now.
We will definitely be holding this at some point.
I gotta set it for it.
I'll make someone else.
At least in this one.
I'll do it, and I'll sit there and I'll
This one's guesswork.
they didn't do this.
That's
they
okay.
didn't do that.
My beans!
Yeah, you know, gotta keep the rest of the medics on there.
What the fuck?
I gotta set an
Those are my
example for it.
beans.
Do you have beans?
Yeah, I have like these little plate beans.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, it mimics the like what more of like your pad of your hand, like it mimics these pads here, right?
Yeah.
So those are kind of pads. Yeah, that's what this mimics. They're like my beans. I do have beans though, like the tips of my fingers are this silicone material that lets me touch screens.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I have beans.
Oh, Riel, why the fuck? Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Sure. I'm almost
Good
done.
shit.
Let me hop down here.
Let me go out of here. Let me get out of here.
Yep.
Yes.
I don't know exactly what I'm trying to ask by this, but I used to be involved.
It was a good review at the very least, so yeah.
I also like wish you the best of luck of ever trying to turn me on my side.
Just because you got a whole lot of weight behind you, or like, or did you
You
just?
want to try to pick me up?
Yeah, like you get like a tiny sliver of iron.
Okay, to be fair, deadlifting you and getting you on your side are two slightly different things.
I do have a lot of weight though. It's mostly in these limbs.
Yeah, I just need to make sure to set the arm first before I try to roll you.
Okay, hold on to the arm.
Oh,
Hold
cool.
on to it. It just detaches.
Yeah, but
It is
that's
a heavy fucking arm. It is a heavy fucking arm.
but not as much as a person. I've lifted people before.
Yeah, but like trying to get that onto my side so I can, you know, roll.
Again,
I don't have my leg.
As long as I can move it, even if it's dragging across the ground a little bit, as long as there's nothing like on the ground that would like create more abrasions, it's possible. Again, I could maybe like push you a smidge, if I really try. And that's what I need to do.
Water.
Ladder.
Water.
I've got it.
Water.
I do have some books and smoking
I
night
was
rolls.
smart today. I used my brain. All of the wrinkles in my brain.
You've become more wrinkly.
My brain, it's wrinkly. Wrinkles in my brain.
Good. Those are meant to exist. I was doing that because Lacey and I are messing with each other.
Where the fuck is the cigarette candy guy? Where is he?
The who?
Cigarette man.
I mean, I should already know. I have actual ammunition in one of my pockets,
Oh.
but you know.
I'm probably heading out early.
Alright, see you, bud.
Yeah, you heading out to the Atlantis?
Yeah, I'll probably head out there with Jade and Beeves and all them.
Alright, I'll probably see you there then. Catch you
The general effect that we would use is usually just stun and cause seizures.
The wall steals you.
Well, I learned how to apply a tourniquet.
Awesome. That is actually a good one.
I must have been a dish that I gave them at the noodle place.
As a non-magical individual,
It's
maybe let's not try to make me more colorful. You were making a
Cigarette
comment
butt?
on it earlier. Now that I know that your pain actually does something outside.
I know you can eat those. I can't.
This pain's just edible.
You're right.
I don't have any of those with me. Yeah.
Pain.
I can't eat normal human food. Doesn't
To tell you the truth, it is not that much of a pain to not be able to eat the cigarette butt.
I'm more asking because why did you cover your body
Why
with
are
it if it's
tasty?
edible?
I need a mixture.
Lucky.
I'm gonna take a lap around, see what the hell's going on.
Xenobiology.
Making sure doesn't get shot, you know.
I feel like I shouldn't try.
Xenobiology, go back.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Oso Xenobiology.
Okay, we are very close to. Again, we are humanoid, and so very close to it. There are a few differences, yes, but for the most part, yes. But as you have just elegantly told me, you got a lot more going on than the exception.
You forget that humanoid is just human shape. Right? Do they stand on two legs? Do they have two arms? And like, do they have the torso proportions of a human? That's a humanoid.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
A featherless biped. Behold a man.
Very nice to meet you, indeed.
Yeah. It's a chicken.
Oh man.
Chicken. Right.
Chicken fire lady.
Yeah. So,
Hello,
I'm a humanoid. You're a humanoid. He's a human. I think. That's a humanoid.
Try our paint?
Whoa. Right? We're all humanoids.
I don't know. The liquid
Yes,
might have.
but
We're the two aliens here, though.
yes.
I have some dried pieces.
I'm
Can I use?
classification and alien
But-
as well.
Whoa, 3 aliens!
This one. That
Yeah.
one must try.
But
Yeah,
would
the Xenos.
as I said, but would you consider yourself like a classification of human? Even if you're from off planet, would you consider yourself human?
Oh,
Strictly
I
speaking,
can't-
yes, but
I
I'm
can't
genetically
taste
modified.
this.
I'm not exactly the same as the humans you would produce here on Earth.
It's okay.
There's always,
do you
even if
mind
you're genetically modified, you're at least close.
That's the dry one.
Similar to me, even though I'm a Balar, I am close enough to human that a lot of the medical stuff is still similar.
Actually, now that I say
A lot of this medical stuff.
Oh yes. Medically speaking, my general organ alignment should still be compatible with human surgeries and such.
The term you're looking for is human-like.
Yeah. Either semantics.
Semantics, but sometimes semantics can save a life.
I guess I have a use for the
Oh
dry
look,
spot
an
just now.
emergency liver transplant. Let me just get the bionic liver.
Why?
Oh, I think we might be blocking the stairs.
I don't even have a liver.
No, I was gonna
I know I do have a liver.
I do.
Hello.
I was gonna say if you,
I think I
don't
have
have a
two
liver,
livers.
I was about to say if you don't have a liver, you wouldn't be able to eat those.
Liver has to do with more liquid purification rather than anything in a filter.
Part of my stomach acid is the same level as a battery.
How would they have gotten up there?
That's
if they were
why.
on a wheelchair?
Maybe they
Yeah,
got up there.
nothing comes out.
Oh, I see.
Everything that goes
I will
in is used.
Keep that in mind.
Are you still working?
I'm done working.
It's also really bad if I throw up.
Yeah, because that acid will eat through just about any material.
Once in a holding cell in the prison, and a second floor.
Some of it
They
is
had
edible,
they had to fix the floor and put me in a new cell that had fucking that did some fucking acid crush lighting.
I'm done. The payment's already been given.
Giving away free samples of our...
I can't ever throw up on a ship or else it is detrimental.
otherwise.
Do you have an acid bucket?
We should probably get one of those detrimental bucket.
I'll add it to the list of acid-proof bucket.
Acid-proof bucket.
Just in case you ever feel the need.
Bioluminescent edible pink.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Have you ever heard that audio of like
this bio?
Bioluminescent.
Like I'm pretty sure you feed off radiation.
What
Yeah, that's
form is it comprised of?
right.
Yeah, what was your game? So they're these...
Well, yes, but what is the base
I don't know.
product?
I mean, I would have to find that
Comprised of?
audio and
Is
like
it
send it over because it was funny. But like that description of like I'm pretty sure you feed off of radiation, right? Because you don't have this thing. It was like, yep, nope, that's me. Not anything.
Personality. It was something else. It was
I can feed off radiation. It's not recommended, but I could.
microscopic water creatures that glow in the dark.
I've even if you get some
would not
radioactive
be
waste.
aware of the ones on Earth that
They're
would be
genetically
better.
altered
I
to
trust
have
no good
brighter
life.
colors and to have a variety of colors, but they're also ground down and then used as a ingredient in our paints
I was
to
meaning
replace
that-
some of our
oh,
more
okay.
harmful chemicals.
If you ever want to know what radioactive waste tastes like, it's kind of spicy.
The fucking roof, because there's this guy here, because we're...
I have never particularly desired to know this, but now I have this knowledge.
See, now I'm picturing radioactive jerk chicken.
I mean, yeah, actually. Like, there were some cooks around the factory that would take the waste stuff and then just kind of put it in like a frying batter and then fry it and put it on a stick.
Jesus, okay, I'm okay. So
It was like raw, and then just put it. Anyways, you wanna get the fuck out of here?
Yeah, sure.
You good? Keep doing it.
I was thinking about taking a photo to update, you know, comms profile, but I'll worry about that later. I think something better lighting.
Yeah. Okay. We get the fuck out of Dodge.
Alright, I'll see you two later. Keep her alive, dog.
That's the idea.
Hey, I was in charge of protecting people that I'm pretty sure. Wait, no, you don't know them. No.
I see.
I don't think you would. No, he wouldn't. I don't think you'd know them. No.
No, he wouldn't know them. No. I'm misremembering things. I was in charge of a team recently.
Did you need some?
Just reading.
I'm pretty competent.
At least three of them came back
Gonna
needing.
go pew pew and put holes in you, and he need to stitch you up.
At least three of them
At
needed
least
those.
3 of them, including me.
This is true.
Do I need to show you my fucking camera footage? I was the one fucking
Okay.
holding them back. You fucking beasts.
You brought them back alive. I will give you at least that.
Yes.
Did they come back with a bunch of injuries though?
They came back with enough injuries that had to be patched up. Yes, but it could have been worse.
Numbing agents for future field test usage, so we don't get to use this psionic
We
realms
don't
as
like
well.
garlic shit.
Yeah, we just gotta make sure that it actually, we have
Garlic
issues with
chips.
people with,
chips.
Oh, derelict.
barriers.
Yes, derelict ships.
And we have had issues with,
Look, this isn't my first fucking language, okay? Actually, no, it is my first language, but I'm supposed my brain's wired this way. I don't process this language correctly. Yes, we don't like those. We also don't like man-made dogs. They're weird. I don't like it. They're weird fucking pets.
Get that shit out of here.
Fucking weird fucking pets, man. Oh.
Ma, there's a weird
Oh.
fucking cat outside, Ma.
Yeah, the weird fucking cat had weird ass fucking praying mantis claws that they stabbed in my fucking torso.
Not exactly sure how well that would work with the particulates that we use.
Yeah. Those were what the holes on Tally was. And I had to patch those really quickly on the way back because she was fucking leaking methane everywhere. Anyways.
You brought them back alive. Again, I'll give you that. Like, I had to patch them up a little bit, but that is part of my job. So, like, A for effort. I'll give you at least a C plus for, you know.
If I see one of them again, I probably...
I might be able to bump it up to a B minus.
Can I bribe you with the projector TV equipment that I have now and the VHS player? We can watch a movie.
Like you're saying, like it projects onto a wall.
I need to introduce you to a very old technology known as a vacuum tube TV. One of those box TVs.
Okay. What?
Dear gods.
Why is this better
oh, yeah, no.
than?
This old ass fucking shit had the fucking box TVs and VHS players.
Empire made some kind of statement about trying to
working conditions.
It's worth a small fortune to the right collector.
Yes. I took apart one of the TVs and I took the vacuum tubes and the projector in the back. Right.
You made like a fucking light projector out of it?
Yeah, I jerry-rigged something, right? And it works with the VHS player that I have. Fortunately, don't have VHSs right now, but I'm looking at them.
Of course, there's a lot more.
I'm not doubting their competence. Like she did a fantastic job, but he has to at least rag on him a little bit. He doesn't want to overinflated ego. He doesn't want to give him an overinflated ego. It's like, oh yeah, no, you did perfect. Like there was injuries.
Scavenging.
I love scavenging. Anyways, alright, we're getting the fuck out of Dodge.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Later.
Bye. Such a shame. All the VHSs that I took were fucking garbage. I still need to do that fire. You wanna help me with a barrel fire?
Sure.
Oh my god, you have synth friends? Oh my god, it makes you totally less racist.
I don't know what to say.
That's what I mean. He's not, but I count him. He gets brought in because we're all.
It's a show about people living in streets at night, you know? Like nightwalkers and stuff, but not like...
Wait.
Not like...
So what happens if someone gets like...
I'm waiting.
Before we get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah, if we want food, curry, yeah, sure.
Fuck yeah.
Do you want free? Let me go with the rest.
Hello. Hello. I have money. And so I have come for curry.
I exchanged food for money, so you're in luck.
Yes. Last time I came here, I did not have much money.
Correct. I've got a vegetarian, a chicken, and a special, which is a Caribbean-style crab curry.
What's crab?
It's a crustacean from the ocean. that was in our vents for some reason.
You're in the waterfront. Have you never been to the waterfront?
I'm from space, dog.
I've had literal crab-looking things from space.
I'm also from a planet that got their fucking ocean evaporated, so like.
They're like they have
I don't
they're
even think
in
we
like
had.
6 shells. They have a bunch of legs. They walk around on the ocean floor.
You have a picture of them? You do a lot better with pictures.
Oh, keep them.
I've seen those fuckers in a documentary! Sure, I'll try it.
Okay. Would you like a large or a small?
Small.
And I recommend it with rice, but I can give it to you with flatbread if you want.
Rice.
And do you want it mild or do you want surprise?
Surprise! Look, I'm a little stupid. I used all of my brain wrinkles today.
Did you want food as well? Or
Yes,
are you
please.
good?
Large chicken, rice.
Mild or surprise?
Surprise.
All of my brain wrinkles used. Yeah.
Boom, you're being interrogated by Hamsky.
Just one hit. I mean,
When you're done cooking, can we talk?
Yeah.
Should I continue?
Is this person like a problem?
I'll show you how I'm doing the entire thing so you can get it. So,
I know, I watch a lot of documentaries, but like I don't know the fucking names of things half the time.
Don't they mention the names of the things in the documentaries? Like, this is a snowshoed crab. Don't you see how as it scuttles across the floor looking for mates? It does a dance to track them.
Yeah, but recently been watching documentaries on mute with subtitles on so I could get used to reading really fast.
Gotcha, so sometimes you'd, like, miss. Okay, fair.
Yeah. Like, I can read it, and like, I also have to guess the pronunciation on a lot of words.
I don't know.
Is
They're
that the
an
way
entity of some
87?
sort. They're not a person.
I am a Minecrafter for a while.
One crab. Curry.
It's me! It's me!
It's a 7.
Wow. Thank you. Oh, great peanuts.
Okay, and then, because it's a large, we grab three.
I mean, Mr. Kodo and they seem to believe that they are no threat, so...
They just made me blind,
Yeah, no, so, like, I know how to spell crab. I know what it looks like as a word. I just didn't know it's what it was.
Everything just starts going black. And then it was just pitch black. I couldn't see. I knew I was still where I was.
Then you pat it
Tell
down.
them not to do that to people.
They're an entity. They're not going to us.
I
But still, talking is the only way we can.
She doesn't.
Would you like an egg roll or a samosa?
Egg roll sounds good.
I know it seems to have a conversation.
I'm gonna let you know that I really tried. I really did. Unfortunately, every single time I hit the sword, it hit him back. So I didn't want to break the rules. Earlier, the guy with the sword.
Oh, yeah, it apparently
They
got
told me to
destroyed,
destroy.
whatever.
Oh, well, somebody else did it. Okay.
Yeah, it got destroyed, so whatever.
Yeah, every time I hit it with my baseball bat, it would instead decide to hit him with the exact same force that I applied to the sword. So I didn't want to kill him.
Ending credits would be this because there's an echo inside.
And then wait.
12. Oh, small one? 8?
Thank you for 7.
7. Yeah, I'm getting it.
So yeah, 7
So
for
this will
you,
be
13 for you.
I'll be weird and give you a 10.
Thank you.
Keep the tip.
Thank you.
That's it for you.
Thank you.
So the money that that is there. So there's a little over here. You can just pull this open, dump the money in there, and then anything that's a tip, you get to keep. All right. Are you good to hang out here for a sec while I go talk to Hemsky?
I give my best to not burn anything.
Okay. All right. Here, take this.
Thank you.
Be careful with that. That's a magically enchanted label that makes it taste better. Also, you don't need to clean it.
The most powerful ladle.
Alright.
Do 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 do.
I don't know how to really fully do this joke. Damn it.
You will figure it out.
I don't know. I was gonna make a King Arthur joke. But I'm a little stupid.
X-latable?
Yeah. The most powerful ladle in all of your shit.
Did I just hear?
And I immediately turned around and walked away, and somebody shouted, "Take me!"
Oh. Yeah.
I'm tired.
I can imagine.
Okay, how would you go about looking at the inside organs of someone without cutting them open?
X-ray, CT scan,
Okay.
some sort of scanner.
Okay, I'm curious. You think we could do that?
Oh yeah, sure. We can. If you want to get you want to check something, or if you want just a general something on file, then yeah, it should be possible.
I mean, whatever to help you.
Yeah, not fair.
Like if I get an internal injury and you have to cut me open, you're like, what the fuck are all these organs in here?
Do you know what the organs are, though?
No, that's why I want to know.
Hopefully they're close enough to human that we can maybe figure out shape-wise. Otherwise, we'll have to... Is there any documentation on your species?
No.
Why is there no documentation on your species?
Because we're an enslaved race to a corporation that doesn't want anyone knowing we exist.
Fuck Martello.
We don't have a I feel like you activated something.
I don't know why I said that. Oh.
I don't know why either. You and Sella both. I don't know why you said it.
Weird. Anyway.
Anna.
Hey, look, the place isn't burned down.
Yeah.
We cleaned it up before you got back. That's why. Oh.
That ladle. He's a little guy here who used to come around here. His name was Jerry. He's a paladin. Around here, his name was Jerry. Around the time that I opened. I gave him the first person. Oh, quick note. All the peppers that are on the bottom of that sink, the hell peppers, the dwarven spices, the cosmic swirl pepper. Now, all the steel case in there, don't ever open that. That has volcanic peppers. Let me deal with that.
The burning ones?
Yeah, don't ever touch with those with your bare hands.
I'm
It
curious.
will literally burn your fingers, and then if you accidentally touch your eyes with it, you will probably go blind.
What is a cosmic swirl pepper?
White pepper. Like an abyssal pepper born in, or sorry, a void pepper grown in the abyss.
Okay, fair enough.
It when you cook, take a little sliver of it, toss it in. When I put it in the bowl, it settles in the middle of it every time, dead set in the middle, and everything starts swirling around it like it has its own gravitational pattern.
Huh.
I recommend people who are just normal human types to not eat that because I don't know what that does inside of your stomach when something with its own gravitational pattern is eaten.
You know, I wonder what happens if you introduce it to fucking car battery acid.
I'm not gonna cause a nuclear explosion down here.
I wanna.
You can, you know what? I can give you a sliver of it. You can take it out into the middle of the waste and.
No, I'll eat it right now.
Like the pepper, like a whole pepper.
Nah, just a
Just a
sliver.
sliver.
I'll take just a sliver, but I'll eat it here.
So help me if I need to take you to
curious.
if I need to take you to the Guardian after this.
You'll be fine.
Should be fine.
You'll be fine.
Holding a pair of
I mean,
tweezers, you can see the little
worst-
sliver quivering.
Worst thing that happens is that I throw up.
Oh great! I'm gonna have a swirling vomit.
Not planning on it. Probably good, but it just looks like the type of outfit where
Make it a
you wear
camera.
a top like that under your like riding.
So how you feeling?
Instantly regretting everything.
Oh.
If you can
By
start
the
tasting
ancestors.
colors, let me know.
By the ancestors.
Learning should be easy, especially if it's like straightforward.
I sure am hearing colors, and my stomach feels like I am going to hurl.
I don't know how to.
Get over there.
This is trash cans.
Oh, I don't know if it's gonna happen. I rarely hurl.
Yeah, a
But
little bit.
you have an acid-proof bucket.
Butt bucket.
Just use the same bucket.
Acid-proof bucket.
Well, then that was your mistake. You should have saved the bucket. Yes, done. Thank you.
I'm not keeping the green foot goop in the bucket in here.
I can trust myself just fine.
Peter.
I don't fucking trust them.
Hang on. There's a bit of rice in it. Hang on.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, just need.
How?
Maybe it helps with the pep. A little bit.
Oh, congratulations, you've had the raw cosmic swirl.
It's doing something to my stomach.
Do we need to go someplace before you throw up?
I don't know.
Oh, I heard define feelings. I'm like, what? I'm not ready to explain that. That is a hard.
You know, I heard when you're overdose, you should just start throwing up.
I'm gonna
Maybe
fight
it
you.
works.
I think I'm starting to see
I'll
shit.
catch a charge. I'm joking.
Okay, while you can move of your own fruition, let's at least get back to the ship. If we need to transport you further, we can go from there. Can you tell which way is back to the ship?
She's making fun of my ears. She's making fun of my ears. But I remember she's 16, and I'm like,
Oh, by the ancestors.
Oh.
They forget common.
They forgot Common. I think they reverted to a either. They said Common was their first language, but they seem to have reverted genetically to a default language. I don't fucking know.
no.
Should I give him some ice
God, I
cream?
get into one fight at school.
I don't know if that helps.
That's crazy. What? That was the case. I wouldn't let you like be home by yourself. Run off and like.
I think it might be.
for the out of body
Actually, they've been after school, club for that, so you wouldn't be really doing
Cosmic
that.
swirl. It's out of this world.
The after school stuff. So,
It's a powerhouse
Yeah.
window.
Mitochondria.
Powerhouse of the
How you fit the powerhouse of a cell.
Mitochondria. Well, I was curious what you were looking at.
It uses
I was curious what you were looking at. There was all these weird diagrams of something. It was like mitochondria, powerhouse of the cell, euclid, something or other.
See.
Ribosome.
I actually just realized
I know that feeling.
and this is hindsight.
I think she's high.
You,
Uh-huh.
you need a wheelbarrow or something?
You need to know this. It's like, no, I don't.
Given her body weight, we're gonna need a really strong one and maybe somebody to wield it. Because even with the wheelbarrow, I doubt my ability to move them.
I think they have a pallet jack somewhere here.
Hey, I need you
Free education and homework.
Oh, they're leaning. They're leaning. No, crap.
Chime in, but participate in some way.
No.
Wow. I'm not gonna lie. Out of all things, I'm not sure if this is
Sometimes I remember that I'm not supposed to spell get with an I when I'm writing it.
Get.
Apparently,
Can we move up a channel art?
I don't want to go to that fucking place.
Let me make a quick roll to see if this is gonna be better or worse.
But to be fair, I generally don't.
I rolled a 6 for this, by the way.
Oh.
That's why it's this bad.
I see.
Well, there's always the one.
Well, I'm about to use psionics, so let's make sure I don't brain bleed.
Oh boy.
He's mostly just checking on you. He's wanting to see what feelings he's getting from their brain.
I can give you a little water if you want to see if they if you splash it in their face or something.
Oh boy.
It's calling dragging out the sun. We get a towel and we put the towel on the head and get sucked out by.
My shit's breaking.
Maybe.
It's better than splashing someone water in the face.
Fair.
It's not
To be fair,
so
the last time I
aggressive.
splashed some waters in somebody's face, it also didn't do anything to them, so I don't know if I want to try it again.
Oh boy. Well, okay. At least I'll be. Can you give me at least a general sense of what's going on in your head?
Do you know the song?
Lock things up here, so good luck with this. Oh, okay, all right. I got a
Do you-
response. All right, cool.
Do you know the song Pink Fluffy Unicorns Dancing on Rainbows?
Yes, I am well aware of this.
Yeah, that's basically our brain right now.
Oh, fun.
Says you who's working back here already.
Otherwise, there's maybe an underline in her brain of you should probably throw up.
You're part of capitalism.
Yippee.
Okay.
But the Pink Fluffy Unicorns is overriding everything.
Okay. Kit's going to, despite the pain that he's going through in his head right now.
Oh boy.
3. Going to try to kind of push in a little bit of follow the follow your friend who is the fox currently with you, to try to get them to follow along. So kind of changing from unicorn to orange fox or something like that to try to keep them focused.
Okay. Sure, we'll go with that.
I got you the crab, so.
I get it handled, I think, hopefully.
Okay.
My bow definitely.
Come on.
You headed home?
Yeah, I think. I mean.
Yeah, think so.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, I always forget that the doctrine here is
yes.
Yes.
I
I'm
am
getting
aware of this.
metaphysical about stuff, but that's magic
Indeed,
for
I
you,
learned
so,
from
you know.
this. Forget that. I'm going to start making my way to the
Sure. So
I
anyway,
do not.
yeah, you have a good time. Don't get told off for being on the streets past the time.
Thank you, Doctor.
I think it's just some epicac or something equivalent when we get back. After some Tylenol, fuck.
Once it comes to painting, it should actually be relatively easy.
Sort of like a primer.
Okay. We're gonna have to wake up and
enjoy it.
You know we can just
Oh man.
I need to tell these two something. So as you saw, then snuck out. He's getting burritos and Taco Bell as an apology for sneaking out.
Just noticed. The fuck are you doing with the
He went out without his cane, high on pain
I didn't want to disturb you, us talking while I was doing weird shit.
Oh.
I ate a weird pepper.
Spooky shit.
Yeah, I might have started doing this stuff, and this might have happened.
Okay, cool. I was about to.
This one ate a weird pepper, rolled a 6 on it, and is now extremely high.
We'll make it work somehow.
Not extremely high. It's just chemistry in her tummy is not liking anything. I rolled a 6 I rolled a 6 for that pepper. Because chemicals affect her differently, so it's just like, oh, I want to let this, like, pepper would do to her, because it's not going to be like a normal human. World's upsettiest tummy, but it's giving her a weird high.
Yep. Have fun later tonight.
I'm giving her an epicac. We need to get back.
Yeah, the back of her brain was like, we should throw up. And then the front of her brain is pink, fluffy unicorns.
So I had to slightly rewrite that to follow the orange fox.
Someone was even a meme of the fucking the dude crying, but it has a mask with a happy face.
Hello. How you doing?
Doing alright. My little ADHD goober got a
corner.
Corner. We moved to the corner.
Oh yeah. Also, he's picking up Babby food.
Oh hell yeah, Babby food.
Because doesn't want the Babby to